So I'm also standing now here. It's lockdown. By now I've already had to cancel 2 trips into the wild. So I had to find something else to keep me busy and to at least keep myself motivated. So I've created a little bit of a project of something that I want to put into my Land Cruiser, and it came out quite nice, and I would like to share with you what I've done. So I'm driving a 100 series Land Cruiser, which allows me quite a lot of space in the back. When I'm traveling alone into areas where I go off-grid, I don't really need a rooftop tent. I'm not a big guy, so I can easily sleep in the back of my car. I have already installed previously some drawers just to organize things a little bit easier, and I've used to make use of this big black box, plastic box, as a kind of a wardrobe. So I would put my clothing and some other things that I need to store in this box, and I will then sleep next to it. I can put a full-length mattress in here, camping mattress, which is enough for me. One of the big challenges for this box is that to get access, I have to lift the lid. And when I'm traveling, there's always some other things that you pack here. The back of the box is normally where my auxiliary battery is secured, and behind the passenger seat of the car is where my fridge would be located. So there's always some other things on top of it. So it's a bit of an awkward situation having to move things around. So I got some inspiration out of a trip I recently did in an off-road trailer, which made me think about how I can change things a little bit. So I now would like to show you what I've done, and after that I will swap it into the car, take the black box out, and then we can see how it looks in practice. So in order to utilize that space at the back, this part of the box would be the part facing me where I'm sleeping, so my mattress would be here. So the one thing was to get access to my clothing without having to open that lid on the plastic crate. So what I've done is in this box which I've manufactured and made from marine ply, I've created a space at the top here where I could easily probably fit in clothing for a trip of 7 days plus. Normally we would do a little bit of washing on the trip, so it's not a problem. There's more than enough space for me to maybe put in a jacket or something next to t-shirts and something else. It has Velcro at the top, so you can see it's Velcro on the sides as well. So it's easily to remove this whole panel if I want to, but I just zip it up and it's all secure. The other thing is that I was looking for some extra storage space for things like cool drinks and beers and so forth. So at the bottom here I've created a little box area where I could easily fit in 4 cases of standard size cans of cool drink or beers or other supplies. These little latches is spring loaded, so it's when it's in, it's secure, so it cannot come undone while I'm driving. On the end that's facing towards the back of the vehicle, I thought, well, let's make use of this space and make a few modifications. Again, you would see I have Velcro, the same zip system, and what I have in here is I've moved now some of my goodies that I had in the drawers in here. So this basically becomes my coffee station with this little holder with my cups that fits in nice and snug there. My kettle, I will still put some elastic just to tie them down, but it fits in nicely there. I have created 3 little shelves for my containers for coffees and sugar and teas and so forth. There's some extra space there for other things. Was always looking for a place to put my fire extinguisher. So I've also created a space for the fire extinguisher. And in here I've put my coffee bottle or my water bottle, thermo flask, whatever you want to call it. That fits in nicely in here as well. And at the back of it, because I had some space at the back of it, I've had this made to get also with the same people who've made the canvas parts for me. I've made a bit of a bag, and in there I can store things like a cutting board. I want to still put up in a roll there with all my cutlery, plates and so forth. There's ample space to fit in behind that. So I can remove those things out of my drawers, which free up some more space for me for provisions and things in there. Again, here just easily with Velcro, I can just tie this down so that it doesn't move while I'm driving. It's snug. And yeah, again, everything with Velcro, the same system. So I can first just put it in place. I've put in that second just to give it a little bit of extra sturdiness, and then just zip it up. You will see I've covered the rest of the box with normal carpet that get used for vehicles. So I had to secure this, and it gets secured on top of the drawer system. You saw where the box was standing. So one get these secure points, which normally goes into cargo rails, and you get them as single points as well. So I've put on either side, on the long ends, I've put here to secure, and also at the back I've put points where I can secure it in the car. The nice thing about the Velcro, about the carpet, is that Velcro stuck nicely to it. So this is just another loose bag which you can now just put in here for any other type of things, and you can create various of these type of bags around this box, and then create more packing space. So good, that's it, and I'm now gonna swap it for you so that we can see what it looked like in the vehicle where the other box used to be. So now we have it back secure in place in the vehicle. I'm sitting here on the mattress, so I have access here again to the clothing area. I no longer have to worry about things at the top. And I have access to the storage area on the side here, and at the back you can now see it's secure to the cargo rail that's on top of the drawer system. And I now have a coffee station here, saving a lot of space, which I can now create here in the drawers for other things. So I hope this was also valuable to you, and that you learned something from this. Maybe also for those of you who have similar scenarios where you travel alone, and you don't like or you don't want to work with a rooftop tent, or rooftop tent creates issues for you with storage or whatever else. I normally have a roof rack on top to store things like wood and other bits and pieces that you don't use every day. So yeah, lovely. Now we just wait for them to unlock the gates, open the provincial borders, and then we're off to go and test this and then enjoy life. One last thing, on top of here, my solar panels, collapsible solar panels can nicely fit on top of the box, so I can use the space to store the solar panels so that they stay flat and not get damaged. So a place for everything. Lovely. Let's hope we can use it soon. Thank you very much, and stay safe. Have fun.